They just added super futuristic hologram weapons into Modern Warfare 2. The first thing you get is this operator skin with an LED face that then turns to robot eyes. Then we've got the Chrome Smasher for the Cronin Squall, and this has holograms all over it, and the barrel extends way past where it's supposed to. This has tech tracer effects with denied elimination effects, which might be the most ridiculous elimination effects in the entire game. We then have a blueprint for the ISO 45. Once again, the barrel extends where it's past where it's supposed to. Got some crazy effects on it. We then have a pistol blueprint with way more hologram effects than the other weapons. Tons of crazy stuff going on with this weapon. Then we've got a light up vehicle skin, a weapon sticker, and a loading screen, and an emblem. We're going to be fully testing all these out in this video. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to unlock that subscribe button. In third person, the skin's very noticeable. You can definitely see all the different lighting effects. Now let's take it in a darker environment. And yeah, it's super bright, super noticeable. Definitely not going to be hiding in the dark with this skin anytime soon. Here's a closer look at the operator skin. I really like the face mask for this. It's got gold parts for the head. Then it's got some neon lights all over it. You can see it on the pants, even on the back of the arms here. Now let's take a look at the blueprints. Here's the Cronin Squirrel, and this is so unique looking. There's no other set of blueprints in this entire game that look anything like this, even in the past Call of Duty games. I mean, you've got stuff all over it. It's got stuff hanging off the front of the barrel, off the side, even where my arm is. There's something clipping down there. I assume all that's going to stay when you put camos on it. When you ADS, you get these vertical lines. I guess if you want to line up your shot vertically with other objects, you could do that. Not super helpful. Then we've got the ISO 45. Once again, so much stuff hanging off it. I wonder if this is going to change when we get kills. It didn't say it was reactive, so I assume probably not, but yeah, you got stuff hanging off the barrel, like digital holographic stuff off the top of it. Now let's shoot the bullets up in the air. Looks like normal light blue tracers. What about the impact effect? So we hit this. Oh, what the? Hold up. Dude, what are these? It's got like mathematics. You shoot and it's like calculating where the shot should have been. And it's got little fragments that fall off. Hold on, how do we get, yeah, it's got a little fragment that falls off and then, oh, and it's got a little X where it landed. Dude, these might be the most complicated impact effects we have seen so far from any weapon. Look at that. How much time did they spend on this? That's what? Bro, I'm kind of mesmerized by these. I'm not gonna lie. The impact effects are just so out there. Now let's see what happens with the laser sight. The laser sight draws a dotted line, and does it count? It's got little numbers on it too. Well, that's definitely a different. Ooh, you can make it really go really fast. These weapons have to look crazy in the dark with all the light up effects. Dude, that is super bright and super noticeable. Then we've got the 45. It's turned off, and now it's turned on. And yeah, you'll definitely see that across the map. Go ahead, shoot the tracer effects. If you shoot too many, it kind of stops. A lot of other weapons, you can spam the tracer effects, and they all do stuff. But this one, it just seems like it's too much if you spam it. You gotta go one at a time. And yeah, you can see all the numbers and all the mathematical stuff on the wall a little bit better here. Then we've got the pistols, and these actually came akimboed, so we didn't have to put it on ourselves. And these look insane. Out of all the weapons, this is by far my favorite. Just having two weapons with all of the different effects on them, it's crazy. And these have the laser sights. Oh, these are different laser sights? Does not do the drawing dot thing? No, they don't. It's just a normal. Oh, what? They look a little bit different, though. They look like little googly eyes. Okay, let's see the tracer effects. These should have the same tracer effects. Yep, same tracer effects on these. Shoot them over here a little bit. This doesn't even look like Call of Duty. You take these in the dark, this doesn't even look like COD anymore. This is, I don't even know what game this looks like, but we've got futuristic holographic pistols now. The pistol looks even more ridiculous when you take off dual wield. Here's the iron sights. There's a lot of stuff going on. Then here's the inspect. Look at all those different effects you can see when you're just running one of these. Wild. And it lights up underwater, so whatever type of LED technology they have apparently works under the water here. Oh, and we can actually use these tracers in the water. We get some mathematical projectile holographic crap here. You'd be able to see this from a mile away. Here's what the weapons look like on the night map, and it just makes everything way more exaggerated. The barrel stands out a ton. You can see all the different lighting effects. The pistols don't even look like pistols. They look like some futuristic laser weapon. Now let's see what the tracers look like. And yeah, you can just see the details of the tracers so much better. I don't think I'm ever going to get over the fact of how detailed these impact effects on these. Look at it when you're shooting. Does this even look like a modern weapon when you're shooting? Like, what is this game? Here's what the mastery camos look like on these bad boys, starting off with gold. So it goes from being completely gold with holographic stuff, then it shows the actual side of it, and it's a really super unique effect. This is something you don't see with a lot of weapons here. Then we've got the ISO 45, once again, pretty much complete camo coverage, and then out of nowhere, boom, a bunch of lighting effects. Then we've got the platinum camo, and this one fits a lot better because when it has the holographic stuff, it blends in a lot more. Then we've got it on the pistols. Dude, these pistols look so good. This is the best part of the blueprint. You can't tell me otherwise. These pistols are so fire. Polyatomic looks really good. All those light neon colors blend in really well with the purple. Then here it is on the SMG. Here's Orion, and ew, it does not match whatsoever. Even on the pistols, Orion's ew. The projectile camo on this is interesting. The green doesn't really match that well, but there's just so many moving parts that it just gets a little bit confusing. Okay, I really like the way Bowing Blossoms look on these weapons. It doesn't match perfectly, but I don't know. I like this camo a lot to begin with. Add the neon colors to it, I just think it makes it look even better. Galvanic actually fits really well in these weapons. All the moving electricity blends in with all the neon parts. There's so many different animated camos in this game now. Okay, we've got to see what the hit marker and death effects on these weapons look like. So if you shoot an enemy with these weapons, that's what the hit marker effect looks like. That is noticeable. That is one of the more unique hit marker effects in the entire game. What if we take an enemy out? So we keep shooting them and they die. Okay, hold on. It's going to take me a second to unpack that. This is blowing my mind a little bit. I don't have enough brain cells for this. So we take them out. There's a bunch of circles, and then it's got like a red X to show that they're dead. Let's take it out with the pistol to see if it's the same. So yeah, a bunch of different stuff, red X, and then just a bunch of different angles and lines. Does anything change if we get a headshot? So we take him out with a headshot. No, it looks to be the exact same. So if you get a headshot with the weapon, oh, well, he's down now. The exact same as if you get, it shows like a little, it shows where you hit him. That's kind of funny. Headshot's no different with this. The amount of effects you see when shooting enemies is crazy. Now for the real question, how does it look at night? So yeah, it just amplifies it a ton. Nope, gone. All right, so now we're in shipment to kind of test out how these blueprints work and to see how noticeable the tracers are in a real game environment. And safe to say, they're pretty freaking noticeable. You're definitely going to know when someone's using weapons from this bundle because all the effects, they just stand out so much on the enemy you're shooting. Like, look at all that. These might actually be some of the most noticeable effects in the entire game. You can easily tell when someone's taking out players using these weapons. As for the weapon builds themselves, they seem to perform pretty well, but nothing too crazy. If you're worried about the attachments, you could probably build weapons a little bit better yourself. But if you're just looking for weapons with pre-made attachments, I mean, they get the job done. They're definitely decent. All right, excuse me, bot. I'm gonna need that helicopter. I'm gonna need that. So let's go ahead, take the heli skin. I want to see if this lights up. I think it might actually. Let's take it someplace where we're not gonna get shot at and someplace where it's fairly dark. All right, here we go. We're coming in hot. This is probably a terrible idea. Is that a real person down there? No, it's not. It's a bot. Tons of bots here. But I want to see if this heli skin lights up, and the best way to do it is... No. Bad idea. Come on. Lander. Get out. Shoot at me, not the helicopter. Leave it be. Oh, I think it does. I think it does light up. All right, hold on. Excuse me, bots. I need you to go. There we go. So this is what it looks like, and this is the only... Oh, okay. There we go. Now, all the bots are gone. So not only is it the only heli skin in the entire game that lights up, it actually looks really good. It almost looks like a cosmic galaxy. And I don't know, this is definitely the heli skin I'm going to run for now. My goal is to get a light up vehicle skin for every vehicle in the game, and this gets us one step closer to that goal. All right, go ahead, see it in action one more time. Oh, missile locking. Well, at this point, we're only missing a few vehicles. Oh, is it a javelin? Did they shoot a javelin at me? No, well, here we are. At least they did it after we got to show it off. Now let's quickly see if we can use these tracers and other weapons and what happens when we remove all the attachments. So for the Cronin, if you take off all the attachments, it still looks really good. You get all that futuristic stuff there for the barrel, and you are going to keep the tracer effects. That means you're not going to be able to put these on other weapons. But if you do change the ammo type, you are going to lose the tracer effects on this. Now let's see for the pistol. So we take this, go ahead, take off all the attachments on it. This one, you kind of need that barrel. The second you take off the barrel, you get all the hologram stuff, but now you just have that normal gray barrel, which doesn't mesh too well. Yes, you are going to keep the tracers. Once again, you got to change the ammo type, and if you do that, you're going to lose it. Now let's try it this time for the SMG. Quickly remove all the attachments on this. Once again, all these blueprints actually look really good when you take all the stuff off. You lose some of the holograms for the tip of the barrel on this one when you take it off. But you do get to keep the tracers, so no, these tracers can't be used on other weapons. And finally, let's see if the weapons and tracers work in DMZ/Warzone. First, let's inspect the hands because we weren't able to do this in multiplayer. Ooh, so you get to see a little bit of the glowing bits. Here's the weapon. So yes, all the lighting effects seem to be working just fine here in DMZ. Let's see what happens if we take out a bot, if all that crazy tracer effect nonsense still happens. The weapon itself, yep, it still has tracer. Oh, yeah, it's still got the tracers, still got the complicated mass stuff. Also, we're going to see if this weapon's reactive. I don't think it is, but we'll find out. So yes, all of the special effects happen when you take out bots. Got a few more bots to take out here. Another one there. And no, it doesn't seem like anything happens as you get more kills. Normally, it'd only take about 3 kills of bots to get the weapon to like another reactive state. So the weapon's not reactive, it's just glowy. But it's very glowy. I'm actually really surprised by this bundle. I didn't expect for it to come out today, and I didn't expect to like the tracers in effect near as much as what I did. Hovering over the bundle, it looked kind of basic, but the impact effects are probably some of my favorite in the entire game now. Like that little red X is just the cherry on the top. Is it worth, you know, $20? I mean, I guess that's up to you. If you like the effects and you like these weapons, go for it. It is kind of nice having a new weapon like the pistol, and please let me in here. Even though we've already got multiple Cronins and multiple ISO 45s with tracers, but hey, at least it's not a BAS-P or a Hemlock. These are weapons that do have some tracer weapons, but not as many as other weapons. With that, guys, we're going to wrap this up. If you want to see any more bundle reviews in the future, we fully review everything. Make sure to unlock the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.